We'll be starting in a few more minutes. Till then, everyone's joining. And let me see. Hello, Punya. Hello, Chhavi. Hi, Kishore. So just give us a few more minutes. Then we'll start. Till then, you can tell us from where you are joining to make the session interactive. And thank you so much. Okay, India, you're joining from India. Okay, that's great. But okay, that's nice. From Pune. Oh, wow. Uh, you can also invite any of your friends to join in the session because it's going to be pretty insightful and valuable to you. So, in the meantime, you can invite them. Okay, Pune, it's not about the competition, it's about the community stuff. But still, if you feel so, then it's okay. We'll be starting in a few more minutes. Till then, give me 1 minute. Actually, my phone's battery is almost dead. So, I need to bring the charger. Okay. Hello, Chavi. Can you raise your hand so that I can give you the access and can onboard you on the stage? Okay. Oops. Thank you so much. Yes. And if anybody's have any kind of questions, we'll be taking either at the end of the session or I can onboard them on the stage so that they can ask directly from the speaker. Is it okay? Okay. So we have two new attendees, Mukti and Kashish. Hello, Mukti. Hello, Kashish. We'll be starting in a few minutes. Till then, you can tell us from where you're joining to make the session interactive. Oh, hello, Ananya. Hello, Divya. Welcome. We'll be starting in a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, so that others can also join. Till then, you can tell us from where you are joining to make the session pretty interactive, and you can also tell your friends about this session. You can share them the direct link so that they can also join and can interact with the speaker and got some valuable insights. Mukti says, "Hi sir, I'm Mukti from Chandigarh Engineering College and I'm pursuing BTech first year." Oh, that's great, Mukti. So you are in your freshman year. That's great that you have started this early. Uh, we're glad to have you here. And You can share this session with your friends because in first year, if you start attending such kind of valuable sessions, that you will be getting a lot of insights from uh, really experienced people. And our speaker, Chhavi Garg, is really experienced and quite knowledgeable. So that would be great for them as well. Oh, that's great. If they're joining in a while, then we can wait for 2 or 3 minutes for them. And I'm trying to keep this session interactive, not making this boring. So if you have anything to ask about the session, you can now, because then we'll be taking doubts. Chavi, when you prefer to take the doubts at the end or in between the session? Hello, can someone confirm? Is my voice audible?
Hi.
Oh yeah, I think it's audible.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I was thinking, let's start. It's already 7:07. So, yes. Hi, everyone. I'm happy to have you all. I'm Chhavi here, and today I'm the speaker of the day.
Uh, is the issues from my side or actually, Chavi, your screen is lacking in between? Can someone confirm? Is it from your end also,
It's not
or
happening from my side, I guess.
maybe it's from my end? I need to change the network. Then screen is not visible. My screen is not visible.
For me, your screen is visible.
No, no. Chavi, screen is visible, but I think the voice is lagging in between. Okay, the screen is visible. Is the voice properly audible? Can someone confirm? It's not like that. If you're joining from the phone, then I guess there's no pinning option here. The pinning option is on Google Meet. Uh, okay, that's great. If the voice is audible, maybe the issue is from my end. No worries. But if it's good on your end, that's great. So, uh, can we start or should we wait for a few more minutes? Shall we?
I guess we should start.
Okay, if you say so, then we'll start. And if anyone wants please share with your friends too, so that they can also join. They can join in between the sessions. So let's start the session without any further ado. We are glad to have Chhavi Garg with us. She's a co-founder at Bharat and Arexa, and a speaker at many online workshop sessions as well as offline events.
Yeah,
And I guess recently she attended Get Together, if I'm not wrong. Uh,
exactly.
Oh, that's great. So she has a diverse range of experience in communities, in entrepreneurship, in tech, and in a lot more things. So this is from my side. But Shavi, if you want to introduce more, because so you can, over to you.
Hi everyone, this is Chhavi Garg, and thanks a lot for the invite. And yes, I'm currently like building my own startup in the domain of augmented reality and virtual reality. And so our today's topic is this only. Today we will get an understanding of a lot of stuff, and why to listen to me. That is the big question. So to answer that too as well, I it's been almost 4 to 5 years that I have been in this industry of especially tech and working around the communities. And so, like, you'll see me someday, like working around Google community, someday with GitHub community or some Microsoft community, because I really love contributing to the community stuff. And at the same time, from past 2 3 years, I've been rigorously working on the augmented reality side. So that's a bit about me. And Um, so I'll just quickly share my screen and I'll just give a quick brief on the AR VR. Okay, let me do so. All right. I hope you all can see my screen. All right. So, when it comes to this whole field, yes, on social media platforms, my username is Chhavi, so I would be pretty much happy to connect with you all on LinkedIn as well. And yes, whenever we talk about this domain of augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality, there are a lot of misconceptions which comes into the picture. So today, I'll first of all give you a quick glance of how this technology works. So whenever we talk about any technology or like any domain, there's an umbrella term, right? So here as well, the umbrella term is extended reality. Okay. So, what is basically extended reality? Okay, extended reality is an umbrella term in which AR, VR, MR comes. Okay, now what is actually augmented reality? Augmented reality is something where you are augmenting your real world with some virtual elements. How you are doing so. For example, these are some of the examples of the augmented reality. In this way, you can not only have some fun games in the in like terms of augmented reality, but also at the same time, what you can do is you can have some educational aspect as well. So even we usually get some sort of stickers whenever we used to attend any of the offline event. So yes, you can make those stickers as well, like AR enabled in a very easy way. Okay. So then it comes the virtual reality. Virtual reality, so augmented reality is something that you experience using your mobile phone or tablet, and virtual reality is something that you experience using the VR headset. And the second way of experiencing virtual reality is the 360-degree VR tours. That is something that you can do using the Google Maps or your like some of the colleges have the VR tour, 360-degree VR tour as well of the campus. So, virtual reality is basically in which you are teleporting yourself to an alternate immersive space. For example, using some of the devices like MetaQuest, Vision Pro, Google VR, etc. Now, what sort of experiences that comes using the virtual reality? Now, this is an educational part that I am making you understand is, for example, when it comes to the medical industry, virtual reality is something that we have usually seen in the gaming, but at the same time, virtual reality plays a major role when it even comes to the educational sector. Like, for example, as you can see, even if you are talking about the medical industry, any sort of surgery, or even for the trainees, it plays a major role. And even it's not just about the young people who use VR headset, but also the old people also use the VR headset just to learn and understand the concept in detail with an immersive experience. Now, talking about the mixed reality, it's basically the hybrid of AR and VR. Usually, the mixed reality is something which can be experienced using the VR headset, but here your whole immersive space is not at all getting changed. You are having an immersive interaction with the virtual elements, but somehow using the VR headset. For example, like this. Using the VR headset, now you have immersed your whole experience like this. You can see your table at the same time, but at the same time, what you can see, you can like have a better and better experience. So when it comes to augmented reality, yes, it helps you in increasing the brand value, the purpose, the product value, and at the same time the promotions. Okay. Many a times whenever I talk about augmented reality, I love to talk about one important like example of it, which is Lenscard. Why? Because Lenscard is a platform, not just a company or a brand that I talk about, but also Lenscard is somehow I feel like somehow like an application via which you get yourself educated for the augmented reality as well. Why? Because the way Lenskart has used augmented reality to boost their sales, marketing, growth, visibility is pretty much amazing. Okay. These days, even companies like Amazon, Zomato have started using the augmented reality. Especially in Amazon, it's pretty much now easy for you to visualize the furniture, to visualize the products using those augmented reality experiences. Okay, I'll also give you a brief how and why virtual reality. So virtual reality not just allows the users to create the simulative interactive experiences, but at the same time, you have the controlled environment. Okay, and at the same time, whenever it comes to gaming part, we love playing games in our PC, laptop, or mobile phone. But at the same time, the one problem with the gaming part, like just having some sort of PUBG kind of games in the mobile phone, is that you're just sitting on your like chair and just playing it up. So there's no like exercise or physical activity which is coming into the picture. So what is happening in the virtual reality with the VR headset? You are not just like getting up and playing the game, but also having um, some sort of exercises as well, okay, which helps you to maintain your health as well. So and now, when we talk about the augmented reality in detail, the one thing that I really love talking about is understanding the augmented reality and its type, because there are a lot of myths that comes into the picture. So usually, even in this particular platform as well, there is an option to change my background. Okay. So what is that? That is again augmented reality. If you are changing your background, if in the real time, okay, so this is one thing that you need to understand, that if something that you are like, for example, you're changing the background, or for example, you're putting a hat onto the head in real time, then it is augmented reality. All right. Don't get confused. For example, I have clicked a picture and I'm editing that picture. That is not augmented reality. Obviously, that is just an editing part. Okay. Or for example, with some sort of AI tool, I'm just enhancing that picture. That is again not augmented reality. If something you are doing in real time, that is AR, right? Now, when we talk about the types of AR, again, as I have just mentioned about the platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, and all, have the feature to change the background, have some sort of filters onto the face, and add something like onto top on the head to make it more fun and quirky. So again, obviously, there would be some sort of types of augmented reality that would come into the picture, right? So first of the like type is social AR. Okay, what is happening in the social AR? These are some augmented reality experiences built into social media platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook. Okay, and also TikTok. But since TikTok is banned in India, so I usually talk less about it. Okay, now, usually, whenever we talk about the social AR experiences, we name it as effects, filters, or lenses. Okay. So basically, it's just the AR or the augmented reality experiences that you are building or that you are experiencing on the social media platforms. Okay. Now, when it comes to the augmented reality experiences that you are experiencing in the application that comes into the native AR experiences, then what is web AR? The augmented reality experiences accessed through the web website, okay, eliminating the need for users to download an app, right? So these are some of the different, these are some of the types of the augmented reality. If we talk more about it, so okay. So if we talk like more and more about it, as you can see, like this is something that we have done for the sugar cosmetics. What is being done here, as you can see, a lipstick is being put up onto the face in this way. So the user is playing the game, understanding more about the product in detail. Okay. Again, this is something that you can experience if you simply go to the Instagram, search Arexa XR. So if you simply go there as well, you can see this experience, which is live on Instagram as well, in which you will be turned into a skeleton, right? And here, what is happening? So this is something that we collaborated with the Figma community of Mumbai. What is happening there? So so all the like attendees got a like sticker, and we made it AR enabled in this way. As so in Mumbai, there is pretty much famous concept of Kali Pili Gadi, right? So autos, but taxis. Okay, so that's so first of all, it the image is being tagged, and then something like this is happening, right? Kali Pili. So that's how the whole experience is being shared, since it was for the Figma community, which is in Mumbai. So that's how you like we try to enhance the like creativity with the culture, okay, with the city and the native place, right? So that's how the social AR experiences are being made. Now, whenever it comes to the social AR experience, you must be having one thing in your mind, that how can we work on this? Okay, each and every developer or each and every beginner, okay, even who is like beginner in the coding and the stuff, they have one question: tell us something that we can do without coding. Okay, so in this particular case, yes, these are some of the platforms you can um, get started with without even having any sort of coding knowledge. How? So basically, one is Metaspark Studio. So, for example, if you are not at all well versed with the coding, okay, so these are the low code platforms. Now, what are the low code platforms? Low code platforms are the platforms in which it's totally up to you. If you want to use coding, you can, but without coding as well, you can like make projects on that particular software, okay, or on the platform. All right. Now, Metaspark Studio is a software which is being used to make the augmented reality experience on Instagram and Facebook, right? Lens Studio is a software which is being used to make AR experiences, or we can say lenses for the Snapchat. Effect House is an again low code software which is being used to make augmented reality experiences on the TikTok. Okay. Now, moving more onto it, all of these platforms are free of cost. Even if you keep using it for like 1 year, 2 years down the line, there won't be any sort of XYZ monetary amount which will be asked from you. It's purely free of cost. Then apart from that is when it comes to these platforms, there are if you simply just download these softwares, you'll see that there are a lot of things which is being kept there in terms of documentation, in terms of tutorials. You just need to simply write Metaspark Studio download, Lens Studio download, Effect House download. Obviously, since TikTok is banned in India, in that particular case, you need to use VPN to access to actually get start your journey. If you want to of Effect House, then you need to use VPN for it. Okay. Now, talking more about these platforms, Metaspark Studio is a platform which is very beginner friendly. If you are starting your journey in augmented reality for the very first time, you can start it with the Metaspark Studio. Then we have the Lens Studio. In the Lens Studio, there are two versions. One in one of the versions, there like in the Lens Studio, they have like in it's almost 1 year that they have launched the AI and ML features into it. So while working on the augmented reality, if you are a person who is in the ML, okay, machine learning, and if you are actively working on some of the ML models projects, then indeed you can integrate those ML models in your Lens Studio project. Okay. And the second aspect, it is pretty much easy for you to use the like chatbot and the Gen AI features to enhance your AR experiences. And you can simply make the 3D objects as well in a very, very easy way. Okay. Effect House has again amazing AI and ML features in it. Then when we talk about native AR, like what you can see, this is basically Amazon, this is Zomato, and this is, I guess, IKEA. What you can see, you can simply visualize it, okay, how the food will look onto your table, how that furniture will look onto your room, and accordingly you can visualize it in a way that, okay, you get the clarity, should I order it or not, right? Because just going through the picture, most of the times it happens that, okay, we thought, for example, we thought that the table that I'm ordering will be of like some like medium size, but it turns out to be very small. So that is something, then we have to again just return the order and go through all those processes, right? Since we after pandemic, we have this habit of ordering everything usually from online, so it will enhance your experience like this, the quality and the other stuff, right? So Zomato. Okay. So when we talk about more in this native AR, so if you want to start your journey of augmented reality in the yeah, if you need to start your augmented reality journey in the application side, then in that case, if you want to make an AR experience for Android, you can use AR code. If you want to make AR experiences for the iOS, you can use AR Kit. Apart from these, Unity, Unreal Engine, and Lightship are some like softwares that you can use any day for the native AR. Mostly Unity and Unreal are being used for the virtual reality experiences as well. Unreal Engine is mostly popular for those VR and the MR experiences only. So yes, it's totally up to you. Even most of the developers who are into gaming, they also work on the game development on the Unity and Unreal Engine, only, right? Now talking about the third thing, which is the web AR. So yes, these are some of the ads that you must see, right? So as you can see clearly, even recently Ranveer Singh has Ranveer Singh's ad on some of the like Britannia biscuit and their newly launched Nothing phone. Okay, Nothing phone's new like release was there. So what they did for their advertisement on the front page only, they just had this QR code. You just need to scan the QR code, and you can show the experience, the features seamlessly to the users, and at the same time, they can understand. They can see the ad then and there. Okay. And in this as well, for example, if you are having a credit card, you can simply, like, this is something that we did for a credit card company, in which you just need to scan the that particular credit card, and then you can see all the features of those credit card. And if you want to activate your card, if you want to apply for the benefits, you can simply click on it. Okay. These are the experiences that can simply be opened on a website. So for example, if you are have if obviously almost all the companies who are in the market, okay, have their website. Okay, so those companies want to make the experiences more and more amazing for the user. Then in that case, they can have web AR experiences as well, right? Now, in the web AR experiences, you can use, again, these are some of the things. AR.js is an open source, so you might have worked, you might know that for the web development, we have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So when it comes to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, in the JavaScript, there are various libraries in it. AR.js is one of the library. If you will go and search about, so in AR.js, there is mindar.js. Okay. If you simply search about mindar.js, you can get start your journey of making these AR experience in a very seamless way. Okay. Then we have 8th wall. 8th wall is not free of cost. 8th wall comes up with a cost. Okay. Even if you want to have development experience and all, 8th wall is expensive. Then we have Zap AR and Camera Kit is by Snapchat. Okay. In this thing, in Web AR, if you go and search, Web AR has like n number of tools. It's not just these. If you go and search, there is My Web AR. So there is a lot of basically Web AR tools that you'll get. It's not actually again important for you to know coding for the Web AR experiences as well. You just need to go and just smartly use the Chrome extension or any of the browsing platform that you use. Okay. Now, that's about the AR part. Now, let me just unshare my screen. All right. Now, okay. If you have any doubts, okay, I'll just have a look to the doubts. Give me just 1 second. Since I couldn't see the chat when I was sharing my screen.
I'll talk ask the doubts. Actually, Nikhil have this question. What's the major difference between AR and VR?
Um, okay, that's what I mentioned that when it comes to the augmented reality, that is something you can use using your mobile phone. Okay, that's pretty much easy. If I'll just also show you, as I mentioned, that if you simply go to Insta, so if you so obviously we all scroll through various reels and the various content on Instagram, right? When you go through the Instagram, if you simply go to any of companies page, like for example Samsung India or some other, most of the companies are having AR experiences. For example, if I talk about ours, So I am the like co-founder of Arexa and Bharat XR. Okay. In this, if you go to Arexa.xr, this is the Instagram page of Arexa.xr. Okay, let me just quickly show you one thing. One second. All right. So as you can clearly see, there is you can see a filter or you can see AR experience thing. I just need to click on the neon stick, and if I'll start, as it's pretty much difficult. Okay. Yeah. You can see me right now. Okay, it's in the real time. It's obviously me in the skeleton way. Okay, it's tracking me, right? So AR experiences is something that you can visualize using your mobile phone. Okay. In Instagram, Snapchat, usually whenever you open the Snapchat, it's all just the filters and the lenses that you see, right? All of those are AR. But VR experiences are something that you can visualize by just two ways. One is obviously the VR headset. Most of the arcades these days have the VR headset so you can experience it. Okay. I guess for like half a minute experience, you have to pay for like 200 or 250 rupees. And if I talk about the other is the 360-degree virtual tour. If you also go to YouTube and simply search 360-degree videos, you'll see a lot of 360-degree videos. Okay. So that's how you can see.
Okay, I hope that answers your question, Nikhil. Now, Tanisha has asked the question, can you provide me the resources from where should I start my AR journey as a beginner? Yes, I actually have this question which would be very beneficial to the attendees. What are some good resources to get started in AR VR if someone has don't have any kind of knowledge in this field and wants to begin?
Okay. So as I again mentioned that I I always say that start your journey with the social AR rather than native AR or web AR. Why? Because if you are someone who is even like starting your journey of I would say augmented of even coding. Okay. So in the like AR part, it's not something that okay if you know C++, okay you can get started with the web AR or anything because obviously every software will have some sort of XYZ like different like coding language required. For example, C Sharp, Java, like for example JavaScript or some other. So in that particular case, I always say start with social AI since these are low code platform. Second part, as I mentioned, you just need to in the social AI as well. Either you can start with Lens Studio or Metaspark Studio. Okay, these are the low code platforms. You will if you simply search Lens Studio download, you will simply see a website. Okay, if you just simply click onto the website, you'll see documentation. There are n number of great videos. And at the same time, go to YouTube and simply search Metaspark Studio tutorials, Lens Studio filters tutorials, anything like this. You'll have n number of videos that will help you in getting started. And at the same time, these softwares have some amazing templates as well in it only. So that will also help you in getting started.
Okay, that's great, Chhavi. Thank you so much for taking this. And uh, I want to ask, like, if someone is a beginner, like Mukti is here in her first year, and she wants to deep dive into a field, and she is in this session, and she is learning about AR, and but she don't know about AR and any other relevant fields because it's she's in her first year. There are n number of fields like there are artificial intelligence, DevOps, machine learning, cybersecurity, and n number of fields. So, what is the scope of learning AR and VR? Like, can you tell us? Uh,
Sure. So, what I usually say is, see, whenever, so especially these days, it's pretty much a question mark on each and every student, even for the person who is a working professional these days, that how to be relevant in the industry. So the answer is pretty simple. One, you need to learn fusion of technologies. What do I mean by fusion of technologies? For example, if you know what is web development, you need to know how you can combine that HTML, CSS, JavaScript like skill, knowledge, along with APIs, along with some sort of AI tools, along with some sort of ML models. Okay, so you need to learn those things. You can't say कि मुझे नहीं करना. Okay. In the similar way, when it comes to like augmented reality, that's why I just say that start with social. Yeah. See, augmented reality is not a thing that you can start like directly because it's not something just coding. It's all about creativity. If okay, if you simply open Snapchat or even go through the Instagram like effects and the AR experiences or simply words filters, okay, you'll see there are n number of filters, right? We are scrolling through like tens and the hundreds of filters and we are like, nah, this is not right. I'm not liking it. From those 10, 20, 30 filters, you are just something liking only one. Okay. Now that is something you need to create. That is something that you have to come up with. Okay. Which would be that amazing one that people would like? Okay. Like these days, one particular song is getting very much hype and the famous by Hanuman kind, which is Big Dog. Okay. For example. So that is in trend, right? So you need to be very much active with the trends as well, that okay, this particular song is getting trended, let's make a AR experience for that particular song. For example, if someday Samsung is coming to you and saying, okay, this is our newly launched phone, make an AR experience, will you be able to ideate it? Will you be able to have a creative aspect? You need to know what is designing, color grading. You need to understand how trends work, why user will like it. So in the AR, just get start with the low code platforms. That will hardly take like 1 hour for you to get started. Okay. Even whenever I used to take hands-on workshop, I just teach the platform in like 30 minutes literally, and the person who attends it, they are like after those 30 minutes they are ready with their one published AR experience on their Instagram or Snapchat account. So that's how it's easy and feasible for you.
Okay, so like AR and VR has scope in near future if someone
Exactly.
wants to learn it
Obviously.
apart from other fields. Okay, that's great.
Exactly. Because see, it's the point that we think that there is no scope. So if I like cut it in a brief, short way. Previously, we used to use posters for advertisement. Then we started using screens for the advertisement. Then we have so much digital marketing these days for the advertisement. Then now gradually we are going with these where we are explain that I just made you see. Then in the app based, we are using app AR. Now we are moving to AR mirrors. Okay, I'm just standing in front of a mirror. I'm not just looking at myself that, okay, I'm wearing this top. How am I looking in a store? No. When I'm in the mall, I'm trying. I just need to stand in front of the AR mirror and I can visualize how this top will look at me without even changing my clothes. So that's how it's so much easy for you to visualize it, because that is a market which is growing day by day. Because VR headset obviously comes up with a cost, but AR is like something you can. Everyone has these days smartphones. Okay, like almost like 70-80% population has the smartphones, and it's pretty much easy for you to access.
Oh yes, that's great. Even I don't know much about AR and VR, but still after hearing this, I'll definitely explore it. Thank you so much, Shavi. And moving forward to the next question, Ananya has asked, do we study metaverse? Okay, so what is the difference between metaverse and any kind of relation exists between metaverse, AR, and VR?
Okay, that is a like okay. So if you even go to any of the Web3 event, you will see they will also talk about metaverse, and I don't usually talk. So let's break it in this way. We have internet, right? Okay. In the internet, we have a lot of browsing, like tools. We have like we can use Chrome, we can use Internet Explorer is okay done, but Binge and so many. Okay. Then in that as well, we have a lot of applications, websites. In the similar way, we have a metaverse, which is an umbrella term. In the metaverse, we have terms like NFTs, digital art, like even the blockchain, AR, VR, that is an XR term. Okay, that is again an umbrella term for AR, VR, MR. So in the metaverse, the digital goods, even if you are talking about various like avatars. Like even if you go to like these days Instagram or even on WhatsApp, you can make your own avatar, right? That is again comes in the metaverse term. So metaverse is a very huge umbrella term. That's why people who are in AR VR, those people also use metaverse term. People who are in Web3, those also use metaverse term. Even if someone is working on some avatars part, they are like, हाँ हमने तो metaverse बना दी. So don't get confused with the metaverse term. It's just metaverse, or in the other way, how like the AR VR industry is talking about metaverses, a platform like right now we are like all the attendees are having their mic and the video closed, right? If it would have been a metaverse, we can have a like visual experience of like there's a stage where I'm talking and all the attendees having their avatar kind of look, and they are okay like listening to my whole session and asking question by raising hands with an avatar look. So that could be the secondary like explanation of what is metaverse.
Okay, that's great. But the situation which you have just explained, like we can visualize that you are speaking on stage and everybody's sitting and raising their hands. So is the technology is developed till now so that we can create such type of
Exactly.
visual? Uh,
Exactly. Everything is even there. I have seen even there are some colleges who have like literally conducting some concerts on the metaverse only. But again, what you need to do when it comes to even working on metaverse on one, you need to ideate, design, make all the 3D models. Okay, the stage, the audience is where the audience will be sitting. The whole 3D model on Blender you need to make. After that, you need to obviously like do the whole coding part. Okay, then make it live. Some backend work will also be there. Okay, then we need to develop kind of a thing where everyone can make their own avatars via their picture and then choose the outfit. So there's a lot of things that you need to do. And yes, it's pretty much easy for you to make the meta. I won't say easy. It's pretty difficult to make the metaverse platform. Not at all easy.
okay,
Yes.
that's great. I've heard about that in Delhi, India's first metaverse experience center is gonna build. So, do you have
Yes.
any kind of knowledge what it will be like?
I actually can't say anything about it, but the one thing that I know is these days, metaverse is getting a lot of hype, which is somehow doing one thing. People are getting confused with the terminology. That what I think that the metaverse, the center which will be happening, which will be like building and will that people are working onto it. They would be having like a walkthrough in a way that okay, what is this technology is all about, how you can experience it. They might be having some sort of headsets, okay, by which they can experience it in a better way. That would be the possible coming stuff.
Okay, let's see what future holds us and for the AR, VR, and metaverse. And anyone, if that would be great, once in your lifetime, do visit that Metaverse Experience Center, but keep it aside. As the session is about AR, community, and diversity, we have talked about AR, XR, and Metaverse. So let's move a little bit inclined towards the community. So, Chavi, can you tell us how community can help us to learn about AR or VR or XR? Because as individual, if we start learning a new technology, then that would be a little bit difficult. But if
Hmm.
we have the support of a helpful community with us, then we can eventually grow exponentially. So,
Hmm.
according to you, in your opinion, how community can help us to learn about AR? And can you tell us about some good communities, including Bharat XR as well? It's a really great community. So, would love to your thoughts.
Indeed. So one, like this particular space has like recently started the whole community thing. Okay. Like apart from Bharat XR, there are again only like a few communities which exist in India for now who actually talks about AR, VR in detail. This technology is something again people are using every day and still they are not at all aware of this technology. So something that I'll say that these days, one people are getting like this technology is getting the popularity day by day. Second, in the community space, like for example, like communities like Bharat XR helps you in like you all can come together. And for example, even if you are if you are in the beginner stage and you want to start your journey looking for some XYZ tutorials, feel free to text in the community, ask people, and a lot of times there are some or the other offline or online events happening. Okay, just for like this one, you got to know about this as well from some community. Exactly. In that way, I would say that AR is something that can be combined with any other technology. Okay, as I mentioned, like what I mentioned, like native AR, web AR. What am I actually doing? I'm just combining augmented reality with application, augmented reality with AI, augmented reality with website. In the similar way, if you are in any of the tech community, first of all, I would suggest that at least side by side make a really good grip on one technology. Okay, it can be anything, no doubt, anything. Web development, app development, or any other that suits the best to you. After that, combine it with other technologies. For example, as I mentioned with the AR, you can simply combine it, try to get some grip on some sort of low code platforms, then it will be really helpful. Via the help of communities, you get the diversity side as well that, okay, anyone can come, join no matter from which college you are coming. No one will ask, okay, okay, if you are from this tier 3 college, we won't entertain you. Okay, no one will say this. Even you'll see other, if you say, I am from this XYZ college and I am not getting XYZ help, they'll say, okay, no worries, we'll help you and we'll help you with your doubts and like in even building your resume, getting some sort of idea that how you can go with the internships and placements. That's how community play the role. Again, there's obviously the diversity in the community as well. No one will judge you from the college ways. Even they'll be like, okay, you're from tier 3 college, you must join the session. We are also from the tier 3 college. Even I also graduated from a tier 3 college only. So that's not something that we are like, okay, you're from tier 1 college. Oh my God, we'll give you the utmost respect of the world. No. Okay. So that's how inclusivity, diversity, and the community is coming together to make everyone understand about the technology in detail and on the helping hand side as well.
That's great, Shavi. That's great. Actually, community really helps and supports you if you want to grow, and you can grow together by helping each other if you're a part
Exactly.
of a community. Uh, as Bharat XR is really an amazing community, started by Chavi, I guess. Yes, started by Chavi, and she's doing great work. I'm sharing you the joining link. You can be a part of this amazing community, and if you want to get started in AR, VR, and XR, then you have the support of amazing community, which is Bharat XR. Okay, I'm sharing, so you can join. Uh, do you know any other community apart from Bharat XR, Chavi, that you would like to share?
There's one, but it is Mumbai based, so that's something that I don't know should I share or not. But yes, like in the Bharat XR, there's like two groups that we usually keep active. Is one is the general talks where we talk like for example any XYZ like doubt that you have, and second one is the self promo group. That someday many a times I insist people to join that self promo group as well. Why? Because for example, if you are posting something on LinkedIn, feel free to share on the self promo group because there are a lot of events that people share in the self promo group as well. So that is something that people like to share and talk about it. And apart from this community, honestly, it's pretty much difficult for me to even find some other community. That was the only, like I would say, the motivation that I had because in India, honestly, there's like there even if there would be max to max two three other community like there's one community named as XDG. Okay, they have like it in Mumbai, especially where they talk about XR. Okay, they have some online, offline events, the presence. So even if someday they are having any sort of since they have um, invite only point for the WhatsApp group, else I would have obviously shared. So if someday they are having any sort of like offline event, I would be happy to share. Like even recently we had one offline event in Gurgaon in collaboration with Snapchat in Delhi in basically Gurgaon only. XDG is having one of the like event like this coming I guess Saturday only at Snapchat office Mumbai only. So that sort of like events that comes into the picture. Even like Arexa and Bharat Exa, even Arexa is having like business partners like Meta and Snapchat, and we are like happy to like work with these companies because these are the leading companies right now in the augmented reality space. They know why the space is working. Even when I met like Zomato team as well and asked that how AR is working, they're like on daily basis 50,000 plus people are using like 50,000 plus impressions are being made on their Zomato application for the augmented reality. Obviously there is a pretty much like work that needs to be done in teaching people how to use AR, but at the same time this is something you can use and utilize. So that's how it works. If anyone has any question regarding any of it, feel free to like put it in the chat or yeah.
Yes, if anyone have any question, they can ask or they can raise their hand. I can onboard them on the stage and they can switch on their mic and ask to make it like one to one and don't be like monotonous talk. And Chavi, actually, I've shared the link of Bharat XR, but still, I don't. I guess I'm not added to the self promo group. Is it a part of the same community or these are two different groups?
No, so basically, when you obviously join the Bharat XR one, so in it's a community okay link that you get. So um, if you go to what sort of groups that you'll get in Bharat XR, like these are like this is the main announcement group, and these are some of the group. So anyone can just click on self promo group and they can like raise the request to join in because like someday like some um outside numbers gets joined and we need to just there's like a raid that we get even in our WhatsApp group these days. I used to have these experiences in the Discord, but I don't know why am I having these sort of experience in WhatsApp as well. So yes, that's how this is also coming. So that's why it's like request to join. But yes, I like we accept all the requests, so there's not an issue. They can like request for the self promo group as well.
Okay, that's great. Actually, I guess I'm not in the self promo group, but I'll do join and hope that my request got accepted and
Very sure.
our attendees as well. So we have actually, I guess we have some question. Let's take that.
Yes.
Tanisha says, can you provide the best tutorial to learn AR?
Honestly speaking, for the AR, believe me, I'll just wait a second. I'll just share my YouTube only. Give me one. Let me share my screen. 1 second. Wait.
Do you have done many workshops on AR? Do you have the recordings of that? You can share a couple of links if
I
you
have
have.
honestly, Madam, I even don't know which one would be the best. I have a lot on YouTube as well.
Okay,
Okay, by the way, you can even if you are beginner and you need to understand every technology, I usually forget. You can check out Bharat XR ka YouTube by the way. 1 second.
oh
It's
wow,
not
Bharat
just
XR, it's YouTube as well. I would like to
yes.
explore.
Sure. So basically, we recently took some online sessions. So one, why I shared this. Okay, let me tell you, it's not just about the promotion. Okay, basically, let me quickly share my screen for once. All right. So, okay, what you can see here is we like took some sessions. So this first session is something that I just taught you today, getting started with AR and VR. Then we took a beginner's guide to social AR experiences, how you can start with the social AR. Then Lens Studio, Metaspark Studio, and WebAR. So these are some of the sessions which are totally beginner friendly that you can see, and everything is being explained in a very, very beginner friendly way. And there's nothing that you need to know before going through these videos. Okay. Second thing, what I just did simply search Metaspark Studio download. Okay, click on the first link. That's how it will come up. Okay, I'll just zoom in. Okay, 100%. You can see downloads. You can simply, from this, you can click on this Windows and it will start downloading. Simple. Okay. Now, when it comes to, you can simply click on Learn. Now, the whole documentation is in front of you. Some tutorials, click on Try tutorials, explore the tutorials as well. Okay. Everything is in place. If you want to make any sort of face related effect, hand tracking like this, like recently we had like Raksha Bandhan. So in that case, if you'll search on like Instagram or Snapchat as well, there are some amazing Raksha Bandhan like filters are in which it's hand tracking. Okay. Apart from that, what you need to do, Lens Studio download. Lens Studio has two versions right now. Let me tell you why. Lens Studio's 5.0 version is something that is being for the like it has the Gen AI and the ML models. Okay, one, if your laptop or your PC is has like um, pretty much great functionality or what or something like this if I say, then you can simply seamlessly use Lens Studio 5.0. But if any sort of issues you are facing in terms of like crashing or something, then please download the version 4.55. Simple. This is the other version. Okay. Now when it comes to learn, again click on learn. The moment you will click on learn, you'll see an amazing video. Scroll down, what's new, and then you can see some amazing watch and learn. Introduction to city scale AI, optimizing performance, how to add physics, view video tutorials. Scroll down, see n number of tutorials, literally. And apart from that, the documentation of Lens Studio is fabulous. Same as like Meta Spark Studio. Like you can have quick start and you can see the like you can go to the blog and see the things. Apart in this as well, you can see like everything is being like download app, get start, panels, asset library, 2D, 3D text, any sort. Even Lens Studio has like pet tracking as well. If you are having a pet like dog or cat, you can track them as well and put some sort of amazing clothes on it on them as well. So there are a lot of trackings that you can do. Okay, so you can simply click on any learn. The documentation is pretty simple like this, right? So these are something that you can explore. Apart from this, obviously, if you just want to start anyhow, just need to understand how this platform, what is this interface is all about. You can have a look to these in the initial stage. Yeah.
Okay, these are some great resources. Thank you so much, Chhavi, for sharing. And
Asset
everyone,
file is also in the documentation only that you will get. Again, like in the session that we took live and we have like shared the recording on the YouTube. We also I also taught how you can make assets. That is, I know that it's pretty much difficult to make those assets. And I've taught that it's so easy to make assets. Like anyone can start, even in there are various. So in every software has an asset library. You want a 3D object, you can simply have the 3D object in the software only. So everything is being in the software. You just need to open the software, have a walkthrough. Asset library has even music, sound, LUTs, some black and white filter that you see, right? Everything is being in the software is in the software only.
thanks for taking Swati's question, Chhavi. And everyone, I am sharing you the community link of WhatsApp community link of our community. You can join. There will be uploading updates about our future sessions, so you can join. It will not be a specific niche about a single tech. It will be around diverse topics ranging from community inclusion, specific tech, DevRel, and many stuff. But it not be around tech related stuff, more around community related stuff. But still, it will be very valuable for you. And if you have any kind of doubts, you can ask. I can onboard you to the stage so that you can ask to make the session pretty interactive. Okay, and one last question I would like to ask from Chhavi. It's my personal question, but still, what is the vision and mission of Bharat XR community? I'm curious to know about it.
Honestly, the mission is pretty straight, just to provide awareness. Honestly, like why me and my co-founder Pranchal, why we started two companies. Okay. One, yes, we were working for the clients to make these AR, VR, and the CGI experiences. So we started the company Arexa. But the second company, Bharat XR, is all about one is teaching. The making a community space, a safe space where people can come and talk about this whole technology. Second, it's very difficult to tell people that this technology exists because every day we are using filters, but we don't know what are these filters are all about, right? People are using CGI, right? CGI experience is being made so expensive. You can make the you can make CGI experience in AR. That's so much easy. So Bharat XR's main motive is one to like spread the awareness, and second it's been a long time that I have been like teaching college students and like I've taught various college faculties on the augmented reality. So I what we are also trying to solve this problem is I know like many a times like students are not that much capable to like pay for some XYZ sessions, right, for a boot camp. In that case, we are collaborating with the colleges as well for the training part. That okay, don't worry, we'll come, we'll teach the students for like some days. We'll teach them that what is this technology is all about. If they are even after like 1 week of training, for example, if they are ready and they want to like see how the internship, how the space works, join the community. After learning, you are not just like okay sitting at your seat. Okay, हो गया नहीं. If you have any question, feel free to put it in the group. Making any project, literally show off your project to everyone. We have the self promo for this only. Just show off. If you have made a project and you need to know ki what sort of betterments you can do, ask. Feel free to ask. That's a like safe space because even without community we can't like spread the awareness of any technology today. Community is an incredible and the essential part of it. So yes, that's the whole mission thought.
I really love the last line that you have told. Community is the essential part of. Oh, that's great. That's really insightful. And
Exactly.
I really like the vision that students can't pay for some boot camps and sessions. Even I promote valuable but free content. Um, that's great. That's great. I really like the vision and mission. And everyone, please do join Bharat XR. And if anyone of your friend is interested to explore the same field, then kindly share the link with them as well.
Yes.
If anyone have any kind of questions, they can ask. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the session. They can just raise their hands. I can onboard them on the stage. No need to type the long sentence or thinking that it is a silly question. Not even a single question is a silly question. If you have the curiosity, just go for it.
I took a number of sessions. No question is silly to me now. You can ask anything. I'm ready to answer. Now nothing is silly to me. Even if you are saying what is community, what is ABCD, I'll teach you. I have
That's
no
your
issues.
humble. Okay, that's great. I guess no one have any kind of questions because you have explained in such a good way that everybody is just crystal clear about AR and XR. That's great. So thank you so much, Chavi, for coming and for sharing your valuable insights. And thank you so much for everyone for joining the session. And it means a lot, Chavi, for speaking. I know that the number is less, but it means a lot. It means a lot
No,
that you
no.
have come. and share your valuable insights. Hoping to see you again in future at some event or maybe Bharat XR's event in future. Thank you
Sure.
so much for joining.
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you
Bye
so
bye,
much
everyone.
for joining. Thank you. Bye bye.